Hey there, hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading with me, Priscilla B. So, up first, I have spiritual hater, hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Okay, that's the tea. Okay, that's my tea card for you. I know. Uh, it's not ideal. Okay, but we have divine timing. Stay in the flow and trust that the timing is perfect. Trust, believe, and have faith. Okay, everything's gonna work out. Um, yeah, everything's gonna work out. So we have here the Nine of Candles. All right, and we have in their head overthinking, stressed, over analyzing. Okay, and then we have here thrive and believe, embrace growth and trust and promise, keep an open mind, answers reveal the path to fulfillment. Seed of potential, plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with care and intention. Okay, so even with the spiritual haters, you're still keeping the faith. I feel like they are really in their head right now, especially with the Nine of Candles, because they don't know how to I feel like they don't know how to apology. They know what they've done is wrong, and they're still like, you know never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Okay, it's a powerful thing, and you need to see that first before moving forward with some of these relationships here, because you definitely deserve an apology. But you're not trying. I don't want to say like you're forcing it, but I feel like you're getting like nowhere with these people. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Okay? So let it be. You are the one and only. Okay? So somebody here loves you, obviously, very much. Um, I just had all my cards. Hold on a second. Okay. So, so we have a lot going on. We have a lot to unpack here with all of this, but it will be resolved. You're this beautiful unicorn. Like you just like you need to like get some unicorn magic, some unicorn help with this. I don't know what happened to my unicorn magic book, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. So we've got here connecting with the living water. We've got like some beautiful dolphin energy happening. We also have here 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. We have sometimes I need help. The mommy bird. The mama bird feeding her baby bird. And this is going from your conscious into your hopes and your fears. Yeah, a fear is definitely like not getting help when you're like the one taking care of everybody. You're the one who's constantly like compromising your boundaries and compromising your self-respect. And like at the end of the day, like that needs to stop. You need to like just tell people like this is what I need from you. And if you can't meet me even halfway, which is a compromise, which let's face it, you're always the one sacrificing your needs for these other people, and that needs to stop. Okay, Sag? So guard it. Okay. Sensuality, commitment, connection, element earth, chakra root. Garnet, often referred to as the pomegranate stone, distinguishes itself as a gem linked to creativity and love. Embedded in various narratives and myths, such as Noah's Ark and the ancient Greek tale of Persephone, garnet holds a significant place in cultural stories. On the other hand, this gem is renowned for its powerful sexual energy, believed to address issues concerning libido and physical intimacy. Garnet also has a positive influence on the relationships overall, not just the sensual aspect recognized as a stone of commitment. It serves as a steadfast ally for individuals seeking support in navigating the complexities of their relationships. when to use it on date nights, during intimate moments, and when exploring sensory experiences. Where to put it. Keep garnet in the bedroom to infuse the space with essential energy. Special care. Avoid exposing it to prolonged sunlight as it may cause fading. My sensual energy is a natural and beautiful part of who I am. So that really does stem very well into your hopes and your fears of like, you know, being able to be your natural, beautiful self, and like a fear that like people are trying to stop you from that. Yeah, this definitely stems into like a love connection. Nine of Chalices. There's definitely someone here who wants to be very intimate with you. Okay. And it's coming from a place of emotions, very strong emotions. But there's also the Ace of Swords. So, you know, like your boundaries still remain in place. They still remain intact, even if, you know, you're getting the sense that somebody is emotionally trying to, you know, get with you. Like, but it's like they want to be physical with you, but they also want to like maybe not respect your boundaries so much. So that's why you have this Ace of Swords. You know, the woman is like, no, I'm in charge. You know, that stems from your past, you know, too, because I feel like the nail in the heart, like the pincushion, it's like you've been stabbed in the heart before. You've been betrayed before. So now you want to be in charge. That's definitely coming from your past. That's definitely your fears and your past intertwining here. Yeah, look, infinity times infinity. It's all intertwined. Like, you are definitely not going to sacrifice your needs and your boundaries for anyone or anything. They're the ones who are going to have to compromise. They're the ones who are going to have to meet you halfway. Yeah, 0707. No. Look, you're saying no. Good for you, Sag. The present self. All these hands want you. All these hands are grabbing you, trying to get at you, and you're saying no. No. And then we have the problem. Okay, so your heart's on the mend. That's why you're not trusting anyone or anything right now. Okay. You know, you want to trust again, you want to believe again, but there's got to be some apologies here. There's got to be some heartfelt apologies. And it's not going to come from force either, you know. You've already established your boundaries. You've already set the tone. Now you have to wait and see who comes to you. So, but yeah, on the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself and as you heal your heart. Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay, so the problem is that like you were betrayed. Your heart was put through the ringer there quite a bit. I'm picking up on, yeah, boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. Yeah. Somebody here thought they could control you because of money and finances. They thought, you know, you had to like bend to their will, and you're like, no, not happening. In fact, you're the boss daddy now, Sag. You got the BDE, you got the big dick energy. You're the business owner, you're the CEO now. The tables have turned. You're not about to sacrifice your boundaries for other people anymore just because of financial attachments. The sun, external influence. Yeah. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of light here. Queen of Cups. I love how this goes from, you know, dealing with someone here. This is in direct correlation with the Nine of Cups. This man, he wants you emotionally and physically, but he also knows that, like, you're going to be the one in charge. And that can definitely set the tone there, you know? And you're not holding on to grudges, but you are establishing boundaries. And the Queen of Cups is very emotionally intelligent. And she's not, that's the outcome. And she's not going to just surrender her boundaries and her rules, you know, and be put through tons of toxic, abusive behavior. Like, she's just not going to stand for that. She's not even going to bother getting up out of her chair for that. She's going to send the messages out right from her chair. Yeah. Envision the future. When daydreaming about the future, ask your intuition to offer up some positive possibilities. Stay present in the moment while also pondering your potential. Remember that grace will be your faithful companion each step of the way on your path into the new and unknown. Become the artist of your own life. Visualize what you desire. Okay? This is your unconscious talking here. This is grace talking here. Okay? So, you have that. And then you have the Knight of Cups. You know, enjoying a glass of wine, sitting back, relaxing, chilling, feeling the vibe, feeling the energy. It's a beautiful thing. Some rain. Looks like some rain falling outside. Some rain inside too. You know, like there's been some crying. There's been some tears. There's been a lot of emotions around this situation with this, you know, these rich business owner elitist types. But you know what? You do not owe them anything. You don't owe them anything. You know what you do owe? You owe yourself. You owe yourself support and love. And that's what you are investing in. So be proud of that. You're not going to compromise your love anymore. That's not what this is about. This compromise is about you speaking the truth and them realizing the truth and accepting it for what it is. And not switching it around into some crazy ass bullshit. No, that needs to stop. No. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're walking with spirit. You're walking with spirit now. You're walking with source now. You're letting the energy flow freely. You're embracing the new. You're traveling. You've got, you know, this beautiful light around you. You know, you are free to be yourself now. Be passionate. Yep. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune here. Okay. So, you know, the compass is spinning. You know, times are changing. And you're going with the flow of the universe and following the signs of the universe. And it is very scary. I'm not going to lie. Because you definitely are, like, really, like, embracing and really engaging here with you know, this new energy of loving yourself and supporting yourself, supporting your emotions. And then we have the Sun again. Wow. And it came out right alongside the Sun and the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You know, the universe wants you to feel love. It wants you to feel support. Radiant energy rush, happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth. Yes, the truth. And then we have the Sun. Just have fun. Count your blessings. Play authentic self. Permission slips. Supremely optimistic. Yes. Go have some fun. Kick back, relax. Six of Cups. Your past self and your future self. Well, thank you. This is you in the past with your loyal companion, your best friend in the world, you know? And then you've traveled so far from there. And I love how the little kid is like up in the sky too with the sun and the dog, and it's so cute and adorable. And there's all these emotions attached. There's been this huge emotional transformation and journey. And now your future self is thanking you because you're trusting in your ability to learn all there is to learn about your connection with your inner child and your connection with your future self. And that is your unconscious too. Oh, look at this. 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's a masculine energy here that's very undecided. You know, they can't choose anything. They can't make a choice. They're like, they see all these choices in front of them and they just don't know what to do. You know? They're pondering, they're wondering, they're thinking. Okay? I feel like, you know, that's not really, you know, anything to be too thrilled about. King of Pentacles, yeah. This is your wise, older, future self. You're filled with abundance. You're filled with prosperity and fulfillment and happiness. There's a divine masculine energy here that's very wise. Again, there's your loyal companion, you know, your best friend that's guarding, like it's a guardian. It's a spirit guide. It's your familiar. It's protecting you. Got a lot of light cards here, light oracle cards. Look at this. We got the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, knowing your value and your worth and your self-respect, growing those seeds into flowers, you know, planting the seeds and then watching them bloom, watering the seeds. You know, you want a partner here who is, you know, filling you with emotional support here, you know, and you're both on the same page here. You're both watching the sunflowers grow. You're both embracing the new. You're both embracing the truth and reality. That's what you want in a soulmate, okay? That's what you want on a very soulful, spiritual level. And that's what's going to bring about, like, the sensuality. That's what's going to bring about the connection and the intimacy. It's because this person is literally, like, watering you with affection. Like, they are literally, like, pouring affection into you, okay? And then crossing the bridge here, Seven of Wands, you know? Crossing that river. Okay, because it can be scary. I mean, you know, it is scary, but you're doing it anyway because you're a traveler. You know, you're on this path, you've embraced it, and you're just looking behind your shoulder and just being like, oh my God, am I really about to do this? Is this really going to work out? You know, you're standing right there at the edge. And I feel like it is going to work out. Nine of Wands. You are going to feel more supported. You are going to feel more loved. You are going to be around creative, passionate types like yourself. And you're going to be able to relax and sit back and enjoy this. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Nine of Wands. Oh, look at this. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Three of Swords. Heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, bad health, and unhappiness. Okay. Optimism, forgiveness, suppressing memories, reconciliation. Nine of Wands, guarded, challenges, persistence, fatigue, resilience, stamina, and then stubbornness, giving up, and refusing compromise. Okay, so this is two, there's definitely like two situations here. Okay, on the one hand, you have the Three of Swords situation, which tells me that somebody is, you know, in bad health. You know, they're in a bad way. They're very unhappy. They're very lonely. They've been betraying you. They've been causing heartbreak in the connection with you. Not necessarily romantic, but could be. Astrology, Saturn in Libra, so this could be a Libra, classical element air, and the answer no. Okay, so somebody here is like saying no basically to like being your friend, right? Or maybe being your lover, or maybe both. I don't know. But I really am thinking that this is not someone you're romantically involved with, but there was love there for this person. So it could be like a family type of love, sisterly type of love. And then your optimism, though, is, you know, and your forgiveness and your suppressing memories and your reconciliation here, like that needs to unfold. New influences, yeah, this needs to unfold, okay, in order for things to be set right there with that. But the High Priestess, you know, and I'm just getting like the Nine of Wands coming out again. It's like this person is very stubborn, and they're very guarded, and they're very they're refusing compromise, you know. And that was here at the start of it all. It's like they don't want to compromise with you. These are two very different this is definitely very different energy than this. This is like you are getting love, you are getting support, and then this is like you're not getting love, you're not getting support. They're not willing to compromise. So then I guess they're lost because you're a really great person, Sag, and you have a beautiful soul, and you deserve love, and you deserve respect, and you definitely do deserve an apology. So, you know, they're lost. Yeah, Nine of Swords. This keeps them up at night. Yep. They don't know what to do with themselves. They know they effed up. They know they messed up. And they can't even sleep about it now. Now they got to message you. Now they got to talk about you. Now they got to start shit with you. Silence. No contact. Yep. The universe doesn't want you to respond. It wants you to stay away from them. Yeah. Judgment. Yep. Let the universe deal with that. Like, you got too much going on. You got too much on your plate, you know. So, there you go. Oh my God. Random picture of me when I was in 5th grade. Yep. That was me in 5th grade. And I had this little pin that says girl power on it. Oh my God. That was 5th grade me. Girl power. I'm still doing it. I'm still talking about girl power. The Lovers. Yeah, somebody definitely, once Judgment, and look, and this angel has a sword. This one is like blowing a trumpet. Like, this one's like literally like, this is the truth. Like, this is reality, people. And they're all like, I feel like they're all like so scared of like, you know, that what's gonna happen, and they're like just being just, I don't know. But this is the Lovers card, okay? So somebody definitely here is in love with you, or wants to be with you, wants to connect with you, wants to be lovers with you. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my God, my survivor cards are mixed in here. Reward, challenge, do or die. Play rock, paper, scissors against any player. If you tie, swap one card with them. If you don't, the winner steals 2 cards from the loser. See the survival guide to dive into this mind game. Oh my God, look at that. That's funny. Oh my gosh. The Devil and the Lovers. Oh yeah, 2 very different styles of relationship here. 2 very different types of connection here. Right? You got Gemini and you got Capricorn. That's what you've got, Sag. And then we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, the Queen of Wisdom. And we have here, you are enough. I overflow with the energy of creation. Yeah. Benny Blue Bunny. You are enough, Sag. And we also have Taurus time. So commit yourself fully, patience, endurance, purpose, April 20th to May 20th. So this could be, you know, the divine timing here, the sacred soul timing for you could be like, you know, eventually things will work out. Eventually things will come together, you know, in divine timing. So you don't need to try to force anything. Just let it unfold naturally and see what happens. Natural evolution. Oh my God. Let the situation, I just said this. Let the situation unfold naturally. Oh my God, that's crazy. Synchronicity. Okay. And then we have the Lovers again. We have another couple here. A very, you know, mean-spirited Queen of Hearts. It's like bossing this guy, the King of Hearts, around a little bit. And Alice is like, whoa, this relationship is toxic. Oh my God. What am I doing here? Okay, so we have here, love messages, no communication. I know what you mean to me. I'm ready to be with only you now. Aw, see, that's beautiful. So, you know, despite all these very different types of connections, at the end of the day, there's a natural evolution happening here. There's a natural connection happening. And that's where you want to go. You want to flow with that. Yeah, I could have started in December. Yeah. Proposal. This reminds me of Outlander. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. Oh my God. Look at that. Jamie and Claire. I keep thinking about that. Healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. Yes. Beauty to behold. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. December. Give and receive to have all the resources you need. Love, family, giving, kindness. This energy needs to come back. This energy needs to, like, that's what this love is going to feel like. It's going to feel like December where, you know, love, family, giving, and kindness were still a thing. Judgment. Yeah. The universe definitely wants to emphasize, like, don't worry. Like, I got you. Like, you don't deserve the treatment that you've been getting. So now it's time for, you know, the universe to step in and take control of the situation, because it's getting a little bit out of hand here, you know, and your angels are protecting you. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're well, you know, this warm family, love, abundance. Behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Yeah, exactly. So that's going to bring about this. That's going to bring about this, and justice. If somebody's trying to paint you as an enemy, if somebody's trying to paint you as a villain, then that's what you're going to become. So, like, you know, I feel like they shouldn't even try to mess with you, Sag, because you got justice on your side. This is your final card here. And then we got the Three of Swords. You know, your love fairies, they're working their magic. You know, they want you to heal. They want you to feel loved again. They want you to feel supported again. So you're working with that energy, and that's going to take you to this place, a warm embrace, the Two of Cups, being held and loved and feeling just so loved and so supported by your other half, you know, by your soulmate, by those who love you and care for you deeply and want you to feel loved and want you to feel supported. Because all these other people are trying to like you're this like beautiful creature, you're this beautiful soul, and people just keep attacking you and trying to paint you as a villain. And then you're like, well, if you're going to paint me as one, then I guess it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I guess I am one. Oh, well, I guess that's how it is now. But also we have here intergalactic mastery, confirmation here, justice will be served, the scales will be balanced, you know. So you've got this. Okay, Sag, you know, I know it sucks when we're like, oh, I know I'm beautiful, I know I have such an awesome life, I know you're so jealous, that's why you gotta attack me. Yeah. You know, like, it sucks. It really does suck, because they look at you, they see you, they probably stalk you online, on your social media, you know, they're definitely trolling you and all that, you know, but you can't help it if you're beautiful. You can't help it if you're smart. You can't help it if you're creative, you know. You just got to be you. And you are doing that, Sag. And the people who know that, and they know your truth, and they know your love, they're going to embrace that. They're going to hug it out with you. You know, they're gonna take care of you. You've got a healing connection. You've got natural evolution. You know, this new romance is going to transform your life, because it's a romance of spiritual, soulful love and feeling connected to a much higher source and a much higher consciousness than, you know, these like sub-level human beings. Like, and I'm just making that up, but you know, that's how it feels. Like, they're just lower level consciousnesses that are just like not where you are at. So yeah, but if they don't want to compromise, then they don't want to compromise. Too bad for them. Anyways, love and light always, Sag. Stay true to yourself, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and take care now. Thanks for watching. Bye.